think you underrated as an artist?
Everybody underrated. It depends on who you ask. You know, that's how it go though. Some people might say you overrated. Who knows? You know. For real though.
She's making her way. She comes from the south and she's making her way. For the latest news, click on her page. She's the new way. The Aallyah Wright Show gon' lead the way. Passion, purpose, people, flair. Uplift one another and have confidence anywhere. God is great. Love, pray. Dedication and motivation. We gon' give you the news today. Let's go.
What's up? You are now tuned in to the Aallyah Wright Show with your host, me, Aallyah. As you can see, today's setup is a little bit different, and this episode also looks a little bit different. Instead of being in your computer box, although you'll still be looking from your computer, we are in person for our first interview.
Yes, sir.
That's not virtual, okay?
Yes, sir.
Per usual, grab your wine, your coffee, whatever it is, and let's get right to the point. My guest today is a man of many talents. When I say an artist, from a performing artist, an actor, producer, audio engineer, videographer, photographer, entrepreneur, I mean, he does it all. Since 2014, he has put out multiple mixtapes, singles, and studio albums. And most recently, not yet, but he's about to push out Surviving the Gutta III in his most anticipated series ever. So I know it's going to be turned. In addition to that, he's worked aside platinum selling artists, producers, and he knows a lot of folks in the industry. So if you don't know who he is, you should know by now. And he's been featured in stage plays. The list goes on and on. Let me just say that. So, without further ado, please help me welcome Chaayo Mac.
Ooh. We didn't be like home, baby. You see what I'm saying? Don't turn me down. Let me get them applause. Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta applaud yourself. You dig what I'm saying? But we here. We here. It's been a long time coming.
So I always start the show by asking people how they doing mentally, spiritually, physically. So I'll start.
Yeah.
Spiritually, I'm a good 9.
Yeah, for sure.
Physically, I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna say I'm about a 7. Mentally,
for sure,
I think I'm a 9. So I'm good. What about you?
Spiritually, I'm gonna say I'm about a 10. I'm divine and high profile and blessed, and you know, just to use some words. But mentally, I'm about I see an 8. Trying to get to it, be drained, tired, but you know we gotta push through. And you know, physically, I don't get tired.
Physically, well,
I've been working out hard though, so I've been in that gym, so my body looks so big, but I don't get tired. You know, we gotta keep going.
When I, interview people in person, I look at the space. I want to get them in their comfort zone somewhere that they love.
Yeah, we in here. We where it all started at the hometown.
We're in one of the spaces, which is your, temple, where a lot of the magic happens.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of your records have been produced here.
For sure.
As I mentioned, you audio engineer. You've done your own work on your own records. What does it mean for you to be in this space, knowing like, dang, I've grown up in this space. I've created music that people love, and now I'm back here and I'm being interviewed.
That honestly, it's crazy. It really mean a lot, cause like, I started here like when I ain't have not one mic, not a speaker, not nothing. We ain't have nothing. We just had headphones trying to record in the headphones. We just use what we could to do what we want, you know what I'm saying? Tape players and all that. But now that I got my own situation going, just let me know I came a long way and we really working.
And I mentioned that, you've done your work, but you've also produced records for a lot of people.
Yeah. A lot of
even people that's in the industry. So talk about that too, because I know you're a type of person that's like anybody who wants to do the work. You like, okay, I'll help you out, come through, whatever.
Definitely.
Like you're a person who's a giver.
So shine my light.
Yeah, explain a little bit of that process and what that feels like to you, just knowing like this is the same space that people have come in and come out of, and you've produced great music for them.
Yeah, it's almost like Future and the Dungeon family, like Andre 3000 on when they had all the underground rappers coming through here trying to rap and see what they got. Like I was the first person to like in my hometown to bring a lot of people together to record, even if they ain't think they knew how to record. I taught them how to record. Like a lot of people that's in the industry now that ain't in the industry that's still trying to rap or do music. I was one of the first people to get them in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I just always had a helping hand in it because a lot of times people didn't do that for me, so I saw myself doing it for others, what I wanted to be done for me. So that's really what it came about.
And being from Clarksdale, there aren't a lot of resources
Right.
or a lot of eyes that are on the talent here.
Right,
a lot
for
of times
sure.
people feel like, oh, we're in Mississippi, people overlooked us. So
Right.
that was another thing you were doing too. Like,
Right.
this is a resource. It's mine.
Right.
It's not much, and it's grown, as you
Right.
can see.
Progression. That's
Yeah,
all.
and
Yeah.
you wanted to help people. So
You
I
gotta
think
put yourself out there. You gotta promote yourself for people to see. Cause where we from, you don't get no opportunities. You don't get no promotion, no nothing. And a lot of stuff you don't know about because the lack of knowledge you have. So you gotta go and get the knowledge to try to understand what you're doing and where you putting your time into. Cause other than that, you're just gonna be running around in circles.
a reason I wanted to get you on here, because for so long people people always felt like I should have interviewed you. Why haven't I?
Right.
And I feel like, certain platforms aren't for certain things. Like, I wanted to be able to interview you in my own time when I have my own thing. So it's not any restrictions on how I want to do it.
Platform, so we're gonna start from the ground up and build like we've been building.
Exactly.
For sure.
So that brings me to another question. Like, we've already talked about, how you've been doing this for more than a decade at this point.
Oh, definitely longer than that.
Doing your own photo shoots, your own videos, producing, directing, all of that.
I record the song. I write the song. I don't even write like I used to, but I record the song, export it, and go shoot the music video and edit it and put it on YouTube all myself in the same day. Like I go record the song in 30 minutes, go record the video in probably 4, 5, 6 hours, and go and edit it for like 2, 3 hours, just sitting there focused on it. Every time I'm starting on something, I never want to stop until I'm finished. So I just go to editing. So I know how long it takes to edit videos and do things. People just, they lackluster with their time. I just, I know how every part works because I do it all.
Yeah. I got 2 follow-up questions to that.
Yeah.
One is, that's a lot of work for one person to be doing. Have you ever been like, because I know I've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs who say, it's so much stuff. You got to be the CEO. You got to be this. You got to be that. You got to be that in order for your business to progress.
Right.
Have you ever gotten to the point that you wanted to quit throughout the, your tenure doing music? You've had people, of course, along the way to help you with this or that, but for the most part, you've done a lot just by yourself.
Yeah,
like, have you ever been like, you know what, man, this shit's too much?
Not necessarily, because I was built for it. You want to be great, you got to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you probably had them thoughts like, yeah, I want to quit the whole time. You just talking, you know what I'm saying? Just having different combos in your head, like, yeah, but the whole time you ain't trying to do that. But it make you stronger for what's to come, so you will know what to deal with. So, nah, not really. That just make me want to go harder.
So you feel like it's an investment?
The faith I have, I know where I be at. I know where I end up. So quitting ain't really just a mindset. Because once you think like that, you already lost.
That's real. That
Real
needs to
talk.
be on a t-shirt. Make sure y'all hashtag
Real
that. How has your upbringing and, starting out as young as you did, probably, I think it was even before high school, you were like, what,
For
5,
sure.
6 years old or something?
It was elementary, for sure.
Yeah, elementary
For
rapping.
sure.
And now you're a professional, artist.
Yeah.
How has that shaped your...
International.
Yeah, well,
worldwide.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, they play me in Russia. Straight up. For real.
How has that shaped your career now?
It just showed me that never stop going and just keep doing you, because you never know who watching and where they watching from. Like, all it takes is 1 or 2 people to see you, and they'll spread that to 2 more people, and they'll spread it to 2 more people. Now you got a whole community behind you, and you ain't never know just because you was procrastinating or hiding your talents. You know what I'm saying? You just got to put it out to the world, and whoever gravitate to it. And we just move like that, so...
Do you think that because you, like you said, you know the inside and out of not just what it takes to make a production or a video or a track, but you also know the business side of the industry?
Right,
Do you
right.
feel like because you've invested your time into learning all of these things that now when you do have conversations or, you're in a room with, industry artists or maybe even music execs that you're not necessarily green to the beat. You know how they say when
sure.
when people first come in, they don't know.
Wet behind the ears, whatever they want to call it. Yeah, nah, we ain't going for that one. And I see it all the time. Like, people just being around, don't know what's going on. But that's another thing that make this journey hard, because when you know what's going on, it's hard to be in certain rooms, because you know the real about it. You know what's really going on, and when you the type of guy like me and with morals and principles, and I stand on my own about anything. So it's like, it's hard to be around that stuff, but you got to be able to blend in order to grow. So it's like, a lot of people be lost. They don't know the business, but I know what's really going on. So I just take my time with it.
It's interesting you say that, because I know so many people have come up to you and ask you questions. Even in past interviews, they've asked you, why aren't you signed yet?
Right.
And I think it speaks to some of what you're saying now. But for people who want to know, what would that, because you've gone the independent route. And like you said, you're knowledgeable about a lot of things, and you just won't take anything because you know. So
for sure.
Is there anything you want to say to people who have that question, or even about the process, or is there anything you can share?
For sure. I just feel like at this point in time in life, you ain't really got to sign to nobody, because the world, the internet, is so mass and so accessible. You can start your own stuff up and people gravitate to it, and you'll sign somebody. But they really just want you, they really want you to get hot on your own and just come take what you done built already. Yeah. So it's like, ain't no use in doing that. If you start from ground up and you ain't got nothing going, you might need a label. You know what I'm saying? But if you've been working and you know where you can go to, you know how far you can go, you don't need no label. You just gotta, work your move and just keep going. But you gotta have patience and you gotta have understanding on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all on, it's all the mindset. It's all on what you want in your life. Like, you can sign and blow up, or you can sign and not blow up. Mm-hmm. You can go independent and blow up. You can stay independent and not blow up. It's all on the person. It gotta be in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all on the situation. You just gotta make the best of what the cards you dealt.
What it sounds like a little bit is not just leverage, but having the work behind your name.
It's most definitely leverage. You gotta have leverage. You gotta have leverage for sure.
Because you'll be able to do more or negotiate more when it's like, oh, I have all this body of work. This is what I've done. Versus, like you saying, if you don't have anything
you gotta
behind
have foundation.
Yeah, right. Well, I heard you talk a little bit about this when you were on I think it's Dun and P's podcast, the Village podcast. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called.
The Village podcast. I did that with DJ Dun and P.
Yeah, and I think you talked about the change of your name.
Right.
So you had gone by DDG, Den the Great, Big Boss DDG. A lot of people still know you by that, and then you recently
I started with Lil Den the Great. Yeah. Then it transitioned into Den the Great, and then it transitioned into Big Boss DDG. And now we at Chaayo Mac. So, we here and we here to stay.
So what made you decide to change the name? I know when people do certain things, it's because they want to, evolve and also just like recreate themselves.
Yeah,
why did you change your name?
Basically, that's all it was. Evolving and recreating my brand, my image, my likeness, just trying to be a different. I'm really not a different person. It's just a new level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's time to market it and promote it the way it should be. Like Big Boss DDG, that's still me. That's still in me. But Chaayo Mac, that's like a more personal type. The people will relate to him more. Relate to me more. They like Big Boss DDG turned up, but the Chaayo Mac is more so talking about the struggle and less bossed up, less rich, less, you know what I'm saying? It's just more about touching the people coming from where I come from. And the name is, the CH came from my mama, the AA came from my sister, and the YO came from my brother, Long Live King Yo. So it's Charity, CH, Aallyah, AA, and Tony Yo. So it's Lil Yo, King Yo, YO, and the Mac, y'all know why I'm Mac, you know what I'm saying? Turn me up.
Not a Mac.
Yeah, we Macking, we Macking.
Okay, let's move forward a little bit.
Yeah.
You're now about to release Surviving the Gutta III.
Surviving the Gutta III.
So what makes
Surviving the Gutta III?
See, y'all see what happened
Surviving the Gutta III.
when you your own sound effects.
Y'all turn me up now. We finna take over the streets, the world, the globe. For real. And we in a new atmosphere. For real. Surviving the Gutta III, man.
So I've heard some of the unreleased tracks. You played me a few. And when I say, y'all,
We on new
It's
vibe.
lit. I'm not just saying it. I'm saying
on
like
new
this is
vibes.
really quality music.
The
Not saying that
versatility.
that you
Yeah.
haven't done it before, but this is real quality for real
Yeah.
and a different vibe too.
Yeah.
How would you describe this one from the other ones?
This that trap meditation. This that
Trap meditation.
this that vibe. This that I don't care what mood you in. Out of all them tracks that's on the, you gonna have one and you just gonna vibe out. Like I got every vibe. Got the vibe for the women. Got the vibe for the club. Got the vibe for the streets. But everything still on the same type of vibe. If you don't get it, you gotta listen to understand. Like all these tracks different, but all of them got the same vibe. They don't even understand what I'm saying. Come to my like, they'll hear though, but like it's hard, and everything came from here. You know, God for real.
Yeah. How would
Yeah.
you describe you as an artist?
People want me to be an R&B. People want me to be trap, but I just do whatever I feel for real. Whatever mood I'm in, that's what I record. If I'm in a sad mood, I might do a sad song. If I'm singing, I might do an R&B. If I'm, you know what I'm saying, just depending on how I'm feeling that morning or that night, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm an all around artist. I'm versatile. I make music. I make timeless music.
Any features we should be looking? Or you ain't gonna.
I'm surviving Gutta III right now. I got OG Dre on there. You know, shout out to OG Dre, badass music syndicate. I got, man, y'all just gonna have to. Y'all gonna have to see what's going on when it drops. I ain't gonna even give away all that. I would give you an exclusive, but y'all gotta pay for some. Y'all gotta pay for some.
So you mentioned OG Dre, and of course go back like 4 flex on the Cadillac.
Yeah, my dog.
You know, and he's like you mentioned, signed to Boosie.
Shout out to Boo.
How has, you know, just being close to him and seeing his journey has, I guess, well, let me rephrase it. Has, you know, seeing his journey and what he's gone through helped you to like figure out how you want to navigate the industry? Like, have you learned some things from him as he's, you know?
I learned a lot. You know what I mean, bro? We thug. So we, you know what I'm saying? We day and night. We like night and day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I learned a lot from bro. Being in the situation he's in, you know, he a hard working man. You know what I'm saying? He got that work ethic, like for real. And watching Boosie too, it's like it just trickled down. Like he had the work ethic before he got linked with Boo, but it's just now that he see what really going on, he really worked. You know what I'm saying? He got faith. You know, he do what he can. He make the best of what he got for sure. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you can't never complain. Your situation could be always worse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, yeah, he in a great situation, and
Most
you just gotta
definitely.
keep building and doing him.
Most definitely. Because
Yeah.
I know sometimes a lot of people see what's on the outside and not what's on the inside. Even with my career, like people don't see the late, like how much work it is to put it in
Late
and what
nights,
that
early mornings.
for
gotta
real
get up
and
on
what
my
that
grind.
does. Yeah, they
I'm
don't.
sleeping until I get mine.
If y'all don't know this song, that's a
Yeah.
throwback. So go
Most
back
definitely.
and you, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned Boosie,
Yeah.
and I know. Well, you met him a long time ago now, years ago.
2016 when I first met him in person.
Yeah, and I know
Yeah.
you know you've been to some of his events and
Yeah.
been around him and stuff like that.
We be outside.
What has that been like for you too? Just knowing like you're literally like he could be right there and you could be right there, and this somebody you've always.
Yeah, we in cahoots. He stole my lighter too. He done just grabbed it out of my hand. He saw me find it up. He gonna grab it out of my hand and just kept it and went to back Joseph. But all right, boo, you got that one, you know, big dog. But nah, it's a movie. Like, you know, God great. You know, everything happened for a reason. Everything is everything. It is what it is. But you know, it's a blessing, bro. Cause I done learned a lot from him. Seeing him how he moved, like it's unexplainable. Like it's like a dream, but it ain't a dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like.
Kind of surreal.
Yeah,
like
it's like, dang, this crazy. Like, but he act just like me. He act just like one of us. Like he normal, but he ain't normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he a real righteous stand up dude. So it's like he make you feel like family. So it's like yeah. It don't seem like no celebrity type stuff. Don't seem like no music industry stuff. Cause everything he do ain't really in the industry. He start his own events. He started his own festivals. He started book his own shows. He everything independent with him. So it's like. It don't be seeming like no music stuff. It's just like we be chilling on some family, like we on the block at the mansion, at this stage. It's like, you know, we just be find another way to hustle. You know?
And you've met a lot of people in the industry. Like it's, I don't want to use the word crazy, but it's so amazing to me because I'm like, we're from Clarksdale, Mississippi,
662 for sure,
and in spaces with people you would have never even thought you could be,
and it wasn't even forced.
It was natural, organic,
organically,
Playing some of the videos and baby. So this.
That's that unauthorized. Go get that YouTube.
This
Chaayo Mac unauthorized.
I like most of the stuff you put out and have put out. I give you my honest feedback and stuff like that. So from your perspective, what is a song that you made that you didn't really like but the people loved it?
1, 2, 3, 4. I can think that off the back of my head because
that was quick.
That song wasn't supposed to be on Trap Testaments. Mm-hmm. But I end up putting on the day of. Like, if you go back and listen to the song, it wasn't even mixed for real. Like, some vocals lower than the other ones. Like, I'm like, but I end up hearing it the day before I dropped the tape. And I'm like, I'm just going to put it on the. As soon as I dropped it, everybody like, man, it just so hard. It just going crazy. This just a hit. So I shot a video to it and, we went up. But I was just, I was just vibing on that song. It wasn't meant to even come out for real. So I just say that one out the back of my head. The 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you have a favorite?
All of them my favorite because every song.
Of course,
every song got a different vibe. Like I gotta go listen to a song, like dang, because I'm talking like I'm saying some stuff on them, so it be like, yeah, I like this song, alright, cool. But some songs I be like, it's alright, but I'm still talking about something. It just probably ain't my vibe this moment. You know what I'm saying? So it really be like that.
Do you have like a method to picking songs that go on different albums? Like
yeah. The vibe. It depends on the vibe. It gotta match up with all the vibes gotta match up. Say if I'm on like a R&B type vibe, but it got a little bump in, a little bop in it, I mixed it with another song that got bop in it with probably an R&B vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I'm just strictly talking about, like, it depends on the topic I'm talking about and the way I'm finessing the beat, the way I'm what's the word? The way my cadence is on the beat. So yeah, it all depends on that.
Is there like a recipe for like making like good music? Like, is there certain things you just have to have?
Nah, it just gotta be in you. It's just like you gotta be believable. Like when you express yourself on a song, it's just the energy they feel when they hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. What it's called, that ASMR. Like when you on the song and they massaging your ears when you saying it. It's like that. It's like that. Yeah.
I want to go back to something because I think it's similar to a question I've asked previous guests on the show.
Yeah. Is
the power of networking and relationships and
your network.
Most definitely. And we've talked a lot about just the different relationships you've built.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice or tips for people who want to get in rooms with people that they admire, want to work with, or the key to building genuine relationships with people?
You gotta pay what you weigh, or you just gotta, take risks. You just gotta get in the rooms, You just gotta build relationship with people. You just gotta, So you can't be put up. You gotta be outside. You gotta go to where they at. Yeah. You gotta place yourself in these places. You gotta think, believe it.
So does that mean, like, for instance, if a certain event is coming and you have to pay a fee, you will pay that fee to get in the room? You gotta pay that
fee to get in there and be about your business when you get there. And then if it don't happen that night, you go again, try it again at another event. You just gotta keep going. You never know what'll work for you. You just gotta get around the people and because everything is accessible now. So you just gotta be on the scene. Perception is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know you used to, well, everybody don't know, but you used to play basketball.
Yeah, I still a bust up. Going for 30. You did.
If you were playing on a celebrity basketball team, who your starting five?
Who I'm picking though? Am I picking rappers or am I picking NBA players?
You can pick any celebrity. You can pick rap.
I'm sorry, this is the rap game or real? Because I play ball for real. So we doing NBA players or we doing rappers?
Let's do artists and then let's do NBA.
Alright, so artists. See, I don't be knowing who hoop like that.
Chris Brown hoop.
Breezy hard. Alright, I pick Breezy. I just saw little NLE Chopper. He decent. I say NLE Chopper. Who else?
I'm trying to think.
Me. Who be hooping? I think I seen Quavo hooping, but he decent. But
I'm trying to think now.
I'm trying to think who you know what I'm saying? I said me, NLE, Chris Brown. I put Boosie out there. He ain't gonna do number shoot the 3 on it. Yeah, we gonna put him in the corner. Stand over there, boo. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's 4. But I'm gonna need somebody else because boo. We need some young energy. So I'm gonna go with
I'm trying to see any artists that used to play, like if
that's
they
what I'm
played
trying
in
to see.
college or high school or undergrad, like
that's
on the
4.
streets.
I just need one more. Give me Quavo.
Now I know NBA are different.
See, NBA, I'm going with AI.
I knew it.
I'm going with I go with AI. I go with ooh. Let me see.
You gotta think on this.
I go with AI. I go with Rip Hamilton. I go with Jamal Crawford. I go with Mutombo.
Okay.
I go with DeMar DeRozan. They're 5.
I think that's
about 5, but I need some coming off the bench and all that.
Okay, well who on
Because
your
this
bench?
NBA is a lot of players. I'm just trying to, I go with come on, bring me Melo.
Okay.
Bring me
The young D Rose.
Shout out to D Rose. You did. Shout out to D Rose, my boy. But yeah, do that. Let me see who else I got. Who I got at 5? I said DeRozan. See if I go Curry, that cheat code. I ain't gonna go with Curry.
Definitely cheat code.
I'm gonna keep Curry over there. I'm gonna go with some them guys. I might go with. Yeah, keep them. We good. We ain't gonna think too much.
It's interesting because usually people throw out LeBron or
I know
all the.
Yeah, I know it.
But you want to go
when they hit that list. Yeah, they ain't expect them.
You think you underrated as an artist?
Everybody underrated. It depends on who you ask. That's how it go though. Some people might say you overrated. Who knows? For real though.
So we mentioned, the internet and social media.
Yeah.
Now, I watch your posts.
Don't watch my posts.
Some may deem you as controversial.
Don't watch my posts.
The things that you say, the things that you post and share, some people may think they're controversial.
Yeah, because I'm blunt. I'm raw on one cut. I'm talking to you like I'm your granddaddy born in the 70s, 60s, 50s, I'm like,
Old school.
I'm old fashioned, old school. I don't come off as, but I'm coming off as I'm coming off as a friend though. I'm coming off like, I might say it in a harsh way, but I'm coming with love,
Yeah.
I'm coming with a pure heart. I don't mean no ill intent. I just, my ebonics and the way I talk just be, old fashioned, old school way.
Do you think that, has there ever been a post when you like, dang, I probably should never put that up?
A lot of times. But then again, who cares? It ain't gonna matter tomorrow. It is what it is. Yeah.
Well, I know we're running out of time. Is there?
Are you trying to get me out of here?
Well, I mean,
Man,
we
trying
ain't
to
got
kick
all
me
day.
out, man. We what you want, some food? Want me to tell the boat look like what we doing? we here.
This guy.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to, say that we didn't get a chance to cover, or that you want to reiterate about the project that's coming out? Do you have a release date yet, or should we just check back and see?
Just by the time this interview out, it should be out. But just stay locked in. You never know what we doing. We might go get in the movie. We might go drop another tape. We might go feed the homeless. We might go. You never know what we doing. We just, every day is a new day, new journey. We got goals set, but we ain't pressing or stressing about nothing. We just working. Organic work. Whatever happened. We just, building to be better. 1%.
Oh, and your shirt. We didn't talk about surviving.
Oh, surviving the gutter. I got a shirt for you too. Hold on, y'all. I got a shirt for you. Let me grab this shirt. Y'all think it's a game? I got hats too. You want a hat? I get you that. You want a shirt?
Definitely.
You want some pants? What you want?
Y'all, if you could, I'm sure you
said
can.
what you want. What you want? What you need? I got a shirt for you. What size you up? Yep, that's your size. Yep. Surviving the gutter. I'll put that up there.
Can I have the track pants too?
Oh, track pants on deck. You see what I'm saying? That's your side. Turn me up.
Okay.
No. Give you the yellow. I'm gonna get her the yellow. She got a yellow shirt. Yeah, turn her up.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
I'm getting gifts.
Hey, you want a hat? I got the hats on deck too. I'm just showing what's going on. I was supposed to have on my hat, but I'm ripping with the woo right
So
now.
what made you do the apparel? And yeah, what that's
You gotta have merch. If you ain't got merch, what is you doing? Especially as an artist, you gotta have merch. Like,
and what is
you wasting your
surviving?
time.
What does surviving the gutter mean to you?
Strive, live it, believe, become, strive to survive. You know, we just surviving the gutter is just. It's basically a journey that tell people that you can be what you want to be and do what you want to do on your time. You ain't gotta be confined to orders of others and opinions and ways and judgment. You know, it just, you know, you can build and progress where you from. You don't have to really go nowhere to blow up or get on at this point in life. You just, you know, be you and just live how you live and prosper. You know, what you have, you do gotta go outside of your comfort zone to expand though.
Yeah.
Don't be no fool. You feel me?
Remember they used to tell us don't be no fool, stay in school.
Don't be no fool, stay in school. But nowadays,
you can be successful.
you can be successful.
Yeah.
You can do whatever. You feel me? So if you handle your business and you get on you handle your business and you focus up and you be disciplined and stay away from people that can bring you down, everything is on the up.
Yeah. Some people have.
It's all about who you hang yourself with and who you surround yourself with.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. Last thing, and we gonna get you out of here. 3 words that are the epitome of this show: passion, people, purpose. When you hear either of those words, what comes to mind for you?
Passion, do what you love and love what you do. People, surround yourself with positive people, good energy, optimistic vibes and beings, and purpose. You know, just you gotta know your purpose. Pray, believe, and achieve. Turn me up.
Definitely. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to yet another episode of the Aallyah Wright Show. We appreciate you so much. Until next time, we out.
Do.
Passion, purpose, people, flair, uplift one another.